गा गा मा पा गा मा रे रे सा जागो मोहन प्यारे जागो जागो मोहन मोहन प्यारे जागो प्रात समय उठ भानु देवे प्रात समय उठ भानु देवे ग्वाल बाल सब भूपत ठाड़े ग्वाल बाल सब भूपत ठाड़े दर्शन के सब भूखे प्यासे दर्शन के सब भूखे प्यासे जागो मोहन प्यारे जागो जागो मोहन प्यारे जागो ग्वाल बाल सब भूपत ठारे ग्वाल बाल सब भूपत ठारे दर्शन के सब भूखे प्यासे दर्शन के सब भूखे प्यासे उठियो नंद किशोर उठियो नंद किशोर जागो मोहन प्यारे जागो जागो मोहन प्यारे जागो जागो
ਇੱਕ ਓਂਕਾਰ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਸ੍ਰੀ ਭਗਵਤੀ ਜੀ ਸਹਾਇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹੀ 12ਵੀਂ। ਪ੍ਰਥਮ ਭਗਵਤੀ ਸਿਮਰ ਕਿਆ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਲਈ ਧਿਆਏ। ਫਿਰ ਅੰਗਦ ਤੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਅਮਰਦਾਸ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਹੋਏ ਸਹਾਏ। ਅਰਜਨ ਹਰ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਸਿਮਰੋ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਹਰਿ ਰਾਏ। ਸ੍ਰੀ ਹਰਿਕ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਨ ਜੀ ਧਿਆਈਐ ਜਿਤ ਰੱਠੇ ਸਾਧ ਖੁਜਾਏ। ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਸਿਮਰਿਐ ਘਰ ਨਾਉਣ ਦੇ ਆਵੇ ਧਾਏ। ਦਸਵੇਂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਸਭ ਥਾਈ ਹੋ ਸਹਾਏ। ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਬਾਲਕ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮਾਰਗ ਦਿਆ ਬਤਾਏ। ਅਕਾਲ ਪੁਰਖ ਬਣ ਕੇ ਮਾਲਕ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਰਾਮ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਜਨ ਤੋਲੀ ਛੜਾਏ। ਜੋਤ ਕਾ ਜਮਾ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਹਰੀ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕਰਕੇ ਟੁੱਟੀ ਲਈ ਮਿਲਾਏ। ਵੱਡੇ ਪ੍ਰਤਾਪ ਵਾਲੇ ਮਿਹਰਬਾਨ ਅਟਲ ਪ੍ਰਤਾਪੀ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਪ੍ਰਤਾਪ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਲਯੁਗ ਸੁੱਟ ਸੋਤ ਨਾਮ ਬਣ ਕੇ ਆਪਣਾ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਚਲਾਏ। ਸਰਬ ਕਲਾ ਸਮਰੱਥ ਬੇਅੰਤ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਜਗਜੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਸਿਮਰਿਆ ਜਨਮ ਮਰਨ ਦਾ ਖੁਜਾਏ। ਹਾਜ਼ਰਾ ਹਜ਼ੂਰ ਗੁਰਗੱਦੀ ਨਸ਼ੀਨ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਦੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਉਦੈ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਥਾਈ ਹੋ ਸਹਾਏ। ਗੁਰਾਂ ਕੇ ਚਾਰ ਸਾਹਿਬਜ਼ਾਦੇ ਪੰਜ ਪਿਆਰੇ 40 ਮੁਕਤੇ ਬੇਅੰਤ ਸ਼ਹੀਦਾਂ ਦੇ ਕਮਾਵਲ ਧਿਆਨ ਧਰ ਕੇ ਆਪ ਦਾ ਪਵਿੱਤਰ ਨਾਮ ਚਿੱਤਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ। ਅਸੀਂ ਸਦਾ ਭੁੱਲਣਹਾਰ ਹਾਂ ਆਪ ਬਖਸ਼ੰਦ ਪਿਤਾ ਹੋ ਦਰ ਕਰੋ ਸਿੱਖੀ ਸਿਦਕ ਬਖਸ਼ੋ। ਸਿੱਖੀ ਸਿਦਕ ਸਸਵਾਸਾ ਨਾਲ ਨਿਭਾਓ। ਆਪ ਜੀ ਦਾ ਬੇਵੰਗ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਨਾਮ ਮਰੀਏ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਧਰਤੀ ਧਰਮ ਵਰਤਾਓ। ਗਊ ਗਰੀਬ ਦੇ ਕਸ਼ਟ ਨੂੰ ਦੂਰ ਕਰੋ ਜੀ। ਆਪਣੇ ਸੰਤ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਪ੍ਰਕਾਸ਼ ਕਰੋ ਜੀ। ਸਾਡੀ ਪ੍ਰਾਰਥਨਾ ਹੈ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਦੀ ਆਪ ਦੇ ਪਵਿੱਤਰ ਚਰਨ ਕਲਾ ਗ੍ਰੀਨ ਆਵਾਜ਼ ਸਾਡਾ ਧਰਮ ਬਣਿਆ ਰਹੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀਓ। ਹੇ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਰਾਮ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਆਪ ਨੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਨਾਲ ਆਪਣੇ ਬਖਸ਼ੇ ਹੋਏ ਨਾਮ ਦਾ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਆਪਣੀ ਪਿਆਰੀ ਸਾਥ ਕੋਲੋਂ ਕਰਾਇਆ। ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਦੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕਰਕੇ ਸਰਗਰ ਸਰੂਪ ਦੇ ਦਰਸ਼ਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਦਾਤ ਬਖਸ਼ੋ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀਓ। ਸ੍ਰੀ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਜਗਜੀਤ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀਓ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਪਾਵਨ ਪਵਿੱਤਰ ਉਪਦੇਸ਼ ਸਰਵਣ ਕੀਤੇ ਹਨ। ਆਪ ਜੀ ਹੁਕਮਾਂ ਚੱਲਣ ਦਾ ਬਲ ਬਖਸ਼ੋ। ਸ੍ਰੀ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਉਦੈ ਸਿੰਘ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਪਵਿੱਤਰ ਪਾਵਨ ਉਪਦੇਸ਼ ਸਰਵਣ ਕੀਤੇ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਹੁਕਮਾਂ ਚੱਲਣ ਦਾ ਬਲ ਬਖਸ਼ੋ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀਓ। ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਲੰਗਰ ਦੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਆਪ ਦੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਨਾਲ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀਓ ਸ਼੍ਰੀਮਾਨ ਚੀਮਾ ਪਰਿਵਾਰ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀ। ਸਾਰੇ ਰਲ ਮਿਲ ਕੇ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀਓ। ਕਾਕਾ ਹਰਨਾਮ ਸਿੰਘ ਦੇ ਜਨਮ ਦਿਨ ਦੀ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀ ਕਰਾਉਂਦੇ ਹਨ ਜੱਗ। ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਅੱਜ ਦਾ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕਰੋ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀ। ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਚੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਕਲਾ ਰੱਖੋ। ਸਿਰ 'ਤੇ ਮਿਹਰ ਦਾ ਆਪਣੇ ਹੱਥ ਰੱਖੋ। ਨਾਮਦਾਨ ਇਸ਼ਨਾਨ ਆਪਣੇ ਚੜ੍ਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਆਸਰਾ ਬਖਸ਼ੋ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀਓ। ਇਹ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀਓ ਅੱਜ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਆਪ ਦੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਨਾਲ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਪੜ੍ਹਿਆ ਕੀਰਤਨ ਕੀਤਾ। ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਪੜ੍ਹੀ ਗਈ ਹੈ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀ। ਅੱਖਰ ਦਾ ਵਾਧਾ ਘਟਾਲਾ ਦੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਪੁੱਛੋ ਮਾਫ਼ ਕਰੋ ਜੀ। ਅੱਗੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਸ਼ੁੱਧ ਅਤੇ ਸਪਸ਼ਟ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਪੜ੍ਹਨ ਦਾ ਬਲ ਬਖਸ਼ੋ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀਓ। ਬੜੀਆਂ ਗਲਤੀਆਂ ਹੋ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਹਨ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕਰ ਖਿਮਾ ਕਰੋ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀਓ। ਆਪ ਦੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਨਾਲ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਸਤਿ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਮਾਇਆ ਦੀ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਕਰਾਉਂਦੇ ਹਨ। ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਸ਼ੁਭ ਮਨੋਕਾਮਨਾ ਪੂਰੀਆਂ ਕਰੋ। ਆਪ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਹਾਜ਼ਰੀ ਆਪ ਚਰਨਾਂ ਪ੍ਰਵਾਨ ਕਰੋ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀਓ। ਇਹ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀ ਜੋ ਵੀ ਮਾਈ ਪਾਏ ਚਲੇ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਕੇ ਹਾਜ਼ਰ ਹੋਏ ਹਨ ਸਭਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਹਾਜ਼ਰੀ ਆਪ ਚਰਨਾਂ ਪ੍ਰਵਾਨ ਕਰੋ। ਸਭਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਖੁਸ਼ੀਆਂ ਬਖਸ਼ੋ। ਨਾ ਵਿਸਰੋ ਨਾ ਵਿਸਾਰੋ। ਬਖਸ਼ ਲਓ ਰੱਖ ਲਓ ਦੇ ਕਰ ਦਰਸ਼ਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਦਾਤ ਬਖਸ਼ੋ। ਸ੍ਰੀ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਰਾਮ ਸਿੰਘ ਨਾਮ ਚੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਕਲਾ ਆਜ ਦੇ ਪਾਣੇ ਸਰਬੱਤ ਕਾ ਭਲਾ। ਜੋ ਬੋਲੇ ਸੋ ਨਿਹਾਲ। ਸਤਿ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ।
ਪਰਮ ਸਤਿਕਾਰਯੋਗ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਸਾਜੀ ਤੇ ਨਵਾਜੀ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ। ਮਨ ਬਿਰਤੀ ਇਕਾਗਰ ਕਰਨ ਲਈ ਸਭ ਗੱਜ ਕੇ ਆਖੀਏ ਧੰਨ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਦੇਵ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ। ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰੀ ਫੇਰ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕਰੋ ਸਭ ਗੱਜ ਕੇ ਆਖੀਏ ਧੰਨ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਰਾਮ ਸਿੰਘ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ। ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰੀ ਫੇਰ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕਰੀਏ ਸਭ ਗੱਜ ਕੇ ਆਖੀਏ ਧੰਨ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਜਗਜੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ। ਉਸ ਪਹਿਰੇ ਦੇ ਮਾਲਕ ਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਕਰੀਏ ਸਭ ਗੱਜ ਕੇ ਆਖੀਏ ਧੰਨ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਉਦੈ ਸਿੰਘ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀ। ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਨਾਮ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਨਾਲ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਜਗਜੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਪਾਵਨ ਪਵਿੱਤਰ ਉਪਦੇਸ਼ ਸਰਵਣ ਕੀਤੇ ਹਨ ਤੇ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਉਦੈ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਹਾਜ਼ਰਾ ਹਜ਼ੂਰ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਪਾਵਨ ਪਵਿੱਤਰ ਉਪਦੇਸ਼ ਸਰਵਣ ਕੀਤੇ ਹਨ। ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਸਾਡੇ 'ਤੇ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕਰਨ ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਹੁਕਮ ਮੰਨ ਸਕੀਏ। ਸਾਨੂੰ ਬਲ ਅਤੇ ਬੁੱਧ ਬਖਸ਼ਣ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ। ਸਾਰੀ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ 'ਤੇ ਮਿਹਰ ਭਰਿਆ ਹੱਥ ਰੱਖਣ। ਸੋ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਨਾਮ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਨਾਲ ਸੰਤ ਰਤਨ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਮਨਹੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਸਰਵਣ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈ। ਇਹਨਾਂ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਦੋਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਪ੍ਰਵਾਨ ਕਰਨ। ਸੋ ਮੈਂ ਬਹੁਤਾ ਸਮਾਂ ਨਾ ਲੈਂਦਾ ਹੋਇਆ ਸਾਡੇ ਸਤਿਕਾਰਯੋਗ ਬੀਬੀ ਕਮਲਜੀਤ ਕੌਰ ਜੀ ਸੱਗੂ ਵਰਕਸ਼ਾਪ ਲਗਾਉਣਗੇ। ਸੋ ਬੜੇ ਹੀ ਪ੍ਰੇਮ ਅਤੇ ਪਿਆਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਸਰਵਣ ਕਰਨਾ ਮੈਂ ਅਰਜ਼ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਕਰਦਾ ਅਤੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਸਟੇਜ 'ਤੇ ਆ ਜਾਣ। ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਜੀ।
Sat Sri Akal, Harajane. I'm going to do a slight brief talk on arthritis, and then if you're ready, we'll do an exercise class. Is that okay? There's my presentation. So there's a question on there. How are your joints holding you back from doing what you love? So a little bit brief about arthritis. Can we go on to the second slide, please? Most of you know that arthritis exists. There is two types of arthritis that are the most common ones, and the first one is osteoarthritis, and as you can see on the screen, it's probably coming up to about 9 million people in the UK per year that get diagnosed with osteoarthritis, and it even exists in children, and rheumatoid arthritis is the second one. And I will go through the difference in a little while, but I just wanted to sort of highlight that osteoarthritis is 9 million people per year, and then rheumatoid arthritis is a lot less. It's 400,000 people per year that get diagnosed with that. So there is a vast difference in how much people suffer with their joints. As you probably have heard, that there's more and more people now of a younger age getting arthritis. Originally used to think it was for older people, older generation. I am now seeing, and I'm sure you're probably hearing, people are getting osteoarthritis about the age of 40 to 45, so it's getting much, much younger. So it's worth actually trying to look after your joints now. Next slide, please. So the breakdown of arthritis is, I'll put it in simple forms. The joint has cartilage in between one joint to the other, and often with wear and tear as life goes on, that cartilage gets thinner and thinner and thinner to the point where it starts to wear down, and often it's getting to the point where it's bone on bone, and that's when it starts to cause pain. It may even start causing pain before then. So if you can see the commonly affected areas, can everybody see that on the screen? Has anyone got osteoarthritis or knows anybody who's got osteoarthritis in this room at the moment? Can you sort of highlight whereabouts it is? So at the moment, you can get it in hands and fingers, you can get it in your knees, you can get it in your hips, you can get it in your shoulders, you can even get it in your spine. So anywhere you've got joints, that's where osteoarthritis can come. Rheumatoid arthritis, next slide please. That's slightly different. It's an autoimmune disease, so it's not just wear and tear as life has go on. Rheumatoid arthritis can develop at any point, and it's your body going against you, it's your body actually attacking healthy joints. So what I find with rheumatoid arthritis, osteoarthritis is stiffness, pain, lack of flexibility. Rheumatoid arthritis can be all of that, but at the same time, it can be hot to touch, it can swell up, it can get quite angry, and it's not always one joint. It can have a flare up on one joint, then it will settle down, then it can go onto a different joint, flare up there, then it can settle down. It can have multiple joints, so it moves around depending on which part of the body that it feels like it wants to attack. So I'm going to move on to exercise. Why is exercise important for arthritis? Any ideas? Anyone? Nope. For movement, thank you very much. Reduce pain, improve flexibility, reduce stiffness, generally speaking, overall improvement on health, reduce inflammation, depending on which arthritis you have, and it just generally means that you can move that little bit better. So going back to that first question on the first slide, are your joints holding you back from what you enjoy doing? And exercise is a great way to try and keep that going the best you can. I think that's the next slide. So I've got a brief story of one of my ladies that I've trained. She got diagnosed with osteoarthritis at the age of 45. Now, she didn't know me at this point. It got diagnosed, and what she decided to do was exercise, which is a good thing. The problem is she got it wrong and ended up going to the gym every single day, no guidance whatsoever, 2 hours every single day, heavy lifting, no rest, no break, and she did that for a whole year until her leg gave way and her body just went, mm-mm. So what you need to do when you get a diagnosis like that is actually gradually work your way up. Allow the time for rest. So the example I've got is if you want to reduce sort of increase flexibility, reduce stiffness, and start loosening your joints up, then do little and often daily. But if you want to start building your strength up, then I would say three times a week, 2 to 3 times a week, then start doing actual strength-based exercises. Not every single day for 2 hours with no rest in between, because ultimately the cartilage, she wore it out to such an extent she was bone on bone. So this is what we want to avoid. Next slide. We'll ask questions at the end. If you're all ready to do some exercises, if I can get you all to stand up. If anybody wants to sit, please either stay on the sofa or pop yourself on one of the chairs, and we'll do a mini class. So anyone that's going to be doing the seated exercises, follow this lovely lady. Anyone that's doing standing exercises, please work with me. So let's march on the spot. We're going to do a small warm-up first. I will recommend, if you can stretch your arms out, if you're hitting somebody, spread out. If you're not hitting anybody, you've got plenty of room. Particularly those ladies in the back row there. Lovely. Kick your legs backwards. Yeah. Lovely. You can put your arms down. Doesn't matter. Let's rotate those hips round and round. Circle with your hips. You can do it seated. Just go onto one bottom, then the other. And then go in reverse. Lovely. Now here's something interesting. See if you can draw a figure of 8 with your hips on the floor. Figure of 8. With your hips. figure of 8 with your hips. When you've got that, I'd like you to try and go in reverse. There's a lot of giggling going on. Get those hips mobilizing. Remember, the hips are joints as well. There can be arthritis in those, so we need to mobilize it as much as possible. Jalebi, I like that. The shape of a jalebi. Yeah. Gently pull a rope. Move on to one foot, then the other, slight twist. And then up. You're doing well, thank you. Is anyone actually sitting down? There is one lady, one. So for everyone that's standing, feet shoulder width apart, we're going to do knee bends or squats. So as you bend, push the weight into your heels, try and stick your bottom out and lower down as far as you can go, and then come back up again. However low you go, make sure you can come back up again. And for anyone seated, marching on the spot. How low can you go? Down and up. Lovely. Weight into the heels, stick your bottom out, lower down, come back up again. Are we getting out of breath yet? If not, carry on. You should start feeling this in the legs, particularly your thighs. Good. Now the next one, bring your feet together. Oh, that's impressive. Right. Feet together, step out to the side, bend both knees. Come back to the center, step out to the other side, bend both knees. If you're seated, that's it, perfect. I think mostly everyone's standing, aren't they? Keep the legs nice and wide as you squat. Use those hips to go over to the side, come back to the center. There we go. Come to a stop on that one. Now we're going to lower our arms all the way down towards the floor, and then all the way up. Lovely. Down and up. Lovely. Are we all okay? Yes? Keep going, don't stop. Well done. Right, next one. Think about your ankles. Ankles is something arthritis can come into as well. I'd like you to stand on one leg, and the leg that is up in the air, I want you to take it as far back as you can take it, and then bring it forwards again. Now, the key is if you can hold your leg and take the leg back, and you've got control, it means you've got good, strong ankles and good balance. So this is a good test to actually find out how strong your ankles are and how well you can balance. Perfect. Say that again. Yeah, no, that might be too much. If you're seated, then slide your feet back. So it's the same sort of movement, but no balance. That's it. Well done. How are we all doing? Balance good, not so good? One leg better than the other? One ankle worse than the other? This is a good indication. If you find your ankles are weak, this is a good exercise to try and do to strengthen those ankles. And a little bit of hips as you're taking them back. How are we for time? Right. We are going to move on to upper body now. So I'd like you to rub a boat. Arms out in front. Bring those arms back as far as you can. Elbows go as far as you can. Squeeze those shoulder blades at the back. Come forwards and squeeze. Carry on. It's hard to do this with a microphone. Lovely. Imagine you've got a pencil between your shoulder blades and you need to try and squeeze that pencil. That's it. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Excellent. Keep going, keep going. Lovely. Now we're going to go above the head. Start from here, all the way up. Come back down, stop here. Lift up again. And down. Lovely. Keep going. Well done, everyone. Good, good, good. The next one, arms straight out in front. Keep going, open them out, open your chest out as much as possible, then bring it back in again. Where do you feel this working? What muscles? Shoulders, fabulous. Pecs, yes. Basogi, sorry. And relax, well done. This one is going to get your brain engaged as well as your arms. So I'm going to put the mic down so I can do this with you. Follow me. Touch the shoulders. Above the head. Touch the back of the head. Up. Shoulders. Down. Repeat. Shoulders. Above the head. Back of the head. Can you remember that? Now I'd like you to do standing twists. So feet shoulder width apart. If you're seated, just twist as per normal. Keep your hips facing forward, just your torso, and try and twist and look over your shoulder. So your elbows, shoulder, neck, look behind you. Come back to the center, twist. Try and keep your hips facing forward so it's your tummy that twists rather than your hips. Is everybody's tummy twisting? So we're thinking of the spine here. You can get arthritis in the spine. This is mobilizing the spine, twisting. going. Lovely. Hands by your side now. We're going to tilt left and right. As you do this, it's not your arms lowering you down. Use your side tummy muscles to lower you down, lift you back up, lower you down, lift you back up. So again, now the spine is moving left and right. Lovely. Everyone okay? Yes? Good. It's probably getting hot now. I'm going to put my mic down, so have a look at what I'm going to do. It's another twist, so just copy me. Yes. Sorry about the chunnis. Good, good, good. Nice, everybody. Well done. You should feel lovely and awake after all this. Absolutely, waking the brain up. If anything hurts or it gives you problems, don't do it. Good. Right, next one. Bring yourself back to the center. We did this last time. One foot in front of the other. Stand nice and tall. Find a focal point in front of you and try and hold it as steady as you can. This will challenge your balance. If you need to hold on to something, I would advise please do. Do you find your feet wobbling? Not easy, is it? Then swap legs, put the other one in front. It's not easy, this will make you wobble. Well done for those of you that are staying still. Now see if you can walk on this imaginary white line. If that was easy, now go in reverse. All okay? How are we for time? 5 more minutes. I wanted to just do a quick cool down now, and then I'll ask everybody to sit down and we'll do some hand and wrist exercises, because I think the wrist and all your fingers is quite common to get arthritis in, so I'll want to focus in on that, but I'll let your body cool down first. Take your neck to one side, stretch it out, and then the other way. Well done. And then lower your chin down, tuck it in, stretch the back of your neck out, and then look up to the ceiling. And down. And up. Take it left and right. Well done. Shrug your shoulders up. Let it drop. Wonderful. One more time. Arms out in front. Clasp your hands together. Hold. Lift. one hand over to one side, stretch out the side, and then back to the center. Good. Lovely. Gently take one leg out in front, point the toe upwards, heel on the ground, lean backwards. Or if you're sitting, lean forwards until you feel a stretch at the back of the leg. Not just your calf, further up into your hamstring if you can. Swap. And then back to the first one. And then last one. Now please, if everybody wants to sit down, we're going to do our hands. Am I all right to sit here? So hands and wrists. I bet you all know somebody who's got arthritis in their fingers and wrists, or if you have, you might have it yourself. If you don't, this is a good way to keep it that way. Palms up and down. Both hands, please. Lovely. And then keep them down. Take it left and right. So the wrist is moving left and right while your palms are facing down. Both hands. Lovely. Bring it into a tight fist. Open. Tight fist. Throw it open. Good. Keep it closed. Rotate those wrists round and round. If any of you do have arthritis, these exercises are very good for you, particularly in your hands and wrists. Sometimes they can be very tight, very stiff, very painful. Let's go in reverse. It would be a good idea to put your hands in warm water or a hot water bottle on them first, just to let them warm up before you move them. Good. Drop it down. Lift it up. Can you feel that in your forearms? You're super stretchy. Lovely. Pop your hands on your knees, both hands, splay the fingers out, open and close those fingers. You should feel that in between your fingers quite a bit. Now keep them splayed open, flat on your legs. Lift one digit up at a time, only one finger at a time. This is not easy. Who's finding two fingers come up at the same time? That's quite normal. Some people find it easier if they do one hand at a time, but if you want an extra challenge, do both. Yes? No? Got it? Ring finger is the one that always comes up, either with the middle finger or the little finger. And then palms up. Same principle, except this time, one finger at a time comes towards your palms. I find this one harder. You should start feeling your fingers and your hands getting really stretched out now. If anybody's ever been to hand therapy with an occupational therapist, this is the type of stuff they do. Now go into a claw. So just bend the fingers, open it up, claw. Keep your palms straight now. Bring the fingers together. Little thumb comes out into an L shape. Bring it in. Lower it down. Bring it in. If anybody has got any thumb problems, this might be painful. This part here, I have found that gets arthritis in it, probably most common than any other finger in your thumb joint. And then take that very same thumb over across to the little finger. That's it. And then stretch it out and shake it out. And that takes us up to 8 o'clock. Thank you very much for your participation. Any questions? Breathing exercises. I can show you at the end. I'll show you afterwards. Rheumatoid arthritis, you'll have to get a blood test done for them to identify which is which. Or scans. Have you had any of those done? Okay. Does it get swollen? Does it get hot to touch? Does it have good days, bad days? Yeah. It's likely to be osteoarthritis, but normally it's the blood markers in your blood test will tell you whether it's if they haven't said rheumatoid, it's likely to be osteoarthritis. That's likely to be arthritis as well. I would get that checked because I know that if it's... Does it move or does it stay permanent? Yeah. It can... If it's not painful, it's not harming you, leave it alone. But if it is, it can potentially, you'll have to double check with your doctor, it can be removed if needs be. I know one of my ladies, hers was moving around a little bit and it was painful and they did remove it for her. So again, back to the doctor to see if you can get that. But if it's not painful, they may not do anything with it. They might leave it well alone. Sorry? Nutrition, no, I'm more exercise than nutrition. Sorry? I will have to come back to you on that one. I've got a nutritionalist I can ask that question to and get back to you on that one. Yeah. Turmeric, yeah, adrak, yeah.
If it's not too hot for you, things like turmeric and ginger are always good. I have tried turmeric. I take turmeric tablets, but after 2 days, my body can't handle it. Yeah, you need to dilute it with something. Yeah. It's too strong for you, that means. Candid could probably chip in. So, like, turmeric and ginger is quite good for inflammation. Banji's saying that she can't take turmeric, it's too much for her. Can she take it in a different way or dilute it somehow? So Banji, Tanveer is saying that you should look at what turmeric you're taking because they're not all the same. So do you know which one you were taking? No. There's different strands of it, right? Yeah. So I'll have a look at which one you have and maybe Tanveer can help. And Tanveer is actually going to do, are you going to do your... So Tanveer is going to do a nutrition workshop next month. So if you have any questions, keep them ready. Something like that will be really good for him. He can help you on that. But yeah, adrak, have you tried? Adrak is usually very good. Yeah. I think maybe 1 cup of adrak tea a day should be okay. Do you want to try with that? So it's not too warming, but you're getting enough. Yeah. Hmm? Do you want to come up? No, come. No, it's okay. Come. Okay. That good for arthritis? Okay. Another anti-inflammatory dietary advice is reishi mushroom. So you can probably get it in a supplement or powder form. Holland and Barrett would probably have something online. You could probably get something. So it's probably good for a few things, right? Not just inflammation. Yeah. Is there any way you can increase lubrication, like healthy lifestyle or anything?
Movement is medicine. The more you move, the more it will keep lubricated and the more you're actually keeping well. But it's not overdoing it. Again, it's actually pacing it. So everything we've done today, you could probably do 10, 15 minutes daily and you'd be fine. But if you wanted to do higher intensity, like an hour and a half, then probably 2 to 3 times a week. But movement is medicine. The more you can move, the better it will be. Allowing time for rest as well, sleep well. If weight loss is also something, if you can decrease your weight, it takes the weight off the joints altogether. Some people put heat packs on, some people prefer ice packs to sort of settle it before and after. The chances are if you've got arthritis, it will hurt initially, and the more you do it, the stronger your muscles will get, the more flexible you'll get, and the pain will ease off, but it won't be pain-free. So heat packs, ice packs will always help. Nutrition will always help, and hydration's a big one, and actually just really daily moving as often as you can. 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes at lunchtime, 10 minutes in the evening, and then gradually increase it. How does that sound? Any other questions? Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ ਸਭ ਗੱਜ ਕੇ ਆਖੇ ਧੰਨ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਉਦੇ ਸਿੰਘ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ। ਬੀਬੀ ਕਮਲਜੀਤ ਕੌਰ ਜੀ ਸੱਗੂ ਜੀ ਦਾ ਤੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਸਤਿਕਾਰਯੋਗ ਭੈਣ ਜੀ ਬੈਂਕੀ ਜੀ ਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਐਕਸਰਸਾਈਜ਼ ਕਰਾਈ, ਸਾਰਾ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਨੂੰ। ਤੇ ਥੋੜ੍ਹਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਮੈਂ ਦੱਸ ਰਿਹਾ, ਅਗਲੇ ਹਫ਼ਤੇ ਦਾ ਜੋ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਹੈ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ ਖਿਮਾ ਕਰਨਾ ਜੀ, ਮਰੇਲਕੋਟਲੇ ਵਾਲੇ ਸ਼ਹੀਦਾਂ ਦੇ ਯਾਦ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੱਥੇ ਇੱਕ ਪਾਠ ਦਾ ਭੋਗ ਪਾਇਆ ਜਾਵੇਗਾ। ਅਤੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਸਤਿਕਾਰਯੋਗ ਸੰਤ ਗੁਰਦੇਵ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਯਾਦ ਵਿੱਚ ਦੀਵਾਨ ਵੀ ਸਜਾਉਣਗੇ। ਸਾਡੇ ਸਤਿਕਾਰਯੋਗ ਸੰਤ ਪ੍ਰਧਾਨ ਮੋਹਨ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਲੰਗਰ ਹੋਵੇਗਾ ਅਤੇ ਨਾਲੇ ਪਾਠ ਦਾ ਭੋਗ ਵੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਹੀ ਹੈ। ਸੋ ਸਾਰੇ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਅੱਗੇ ਅਰਜ਼ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਕਿ ਪਹੁੰਚਣ ਦੀ ਕਿਰਪਾਲਤਾ ਕਰਨੀ। ਸੋ ਆਈ ਹੋਈ ਸਾਰੀ ਹੀ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਦਾ ਮੈਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਤਹਿ ਦਿਲੋਂ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਕਰਦਾ ਹਾਂ। ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਜੀ। ਚਲੋ ਜੀ।
Oh, Khalid.